Alright guys, I want to make a video about making candy canes. I am not sure at all if anyone else has made a video about it, but I'm going to make one. So what I was looking at is I'm going to be pausing this because I want to have a little bit more money before I do that, and I'm not sure what's going on with my connection there. But so if you go to the farm tab, you can see there's a candy shop, and it looks like I don't know if it requires a paved road or not. Must place near road, so I guess the road does not have to be paved. You can just maybe put it next to a dirt road, but I'll probably put it next to the paved road. Okay, so to make the candy canes, I'm assuming that we need um, peppermint. And the peppermint um, does not, it says it needs 3 pieces of wood to grow, but it doesn't say anything about water. So I'm just going to put this peppermint field out here. Oh, wrong place. Let me cancel that. Um, I'm just going to put it over here next to these grapes. And then I'm not 100% sure what all is going to be needed. And I don't know if that's just to build this or if it's going to need 3 wood every time, but we'll find that out here in a second. And I think these farmers are the ones that know. I would say to build it, it's going to, yeah, the builder's going to bring the wood. So it's going to take a moment. But I haven't done my research on it, and so I think I'm going to put my candy shop right here. I would put it. I could actually move my wheat stand. I've got some NFTs out, not to really do anything with this build, but for me to be able to collect um, my town coin when it's appropriate. Every day you get to collect it after the reset or whatever you want to call it. So I'll probably just put my candy shop over here, and I think it's the standard 5 lumber, 5 wood, and 5 energy. So that's pretty standard, and um, it's going to cost $150 a minute to run it, and it looks like it will take. I'm not sure what would cause the time to be any different. Um, Let me see, and I'm not sure. I might actually end up now that I think about it, I believe that they said that the candy shop needs a lot of energy. So let me see. 3. It will get 2 from that one and 2 from the other one. So it would only get 4 energy um, over there. But you know what? I'm generating energy, so it'll be all right. I think it requires 6 energy. So um, I could put another power plant so that it gets enough, but I really don't want to do that. I could I could actually do that over here. Put a power plant and then put the candy shop right here, and just put, you know, road right here for both of them. Um, and then it will, it won't require any passive or any energy from that process. But in this case, I'm probably not going to do that because I just don't. I'm just experimenting to see what, you know, what it is, um, it what it takes, because like I say, I'm most likely going to have to. Okay, so it takes 3 water, and I don't know why that wasn't clear to me from the thing, but what I'll do is I'm going to move that and put it back here. Um, and that's kind of why I want to build up a little more cash before I, um, you know, go too deep into this, because I'm not sure what all will be involved. Actually, I am going to move my wheat stand, and I'm going to put the candy factory right there, and I'm going to put my wheat stand right here. My wheat stand does not have an effect on the crops, and this is already polluted from this. Okay, so it's already slow, and I don't want to make it any slower. So I'll put the candy shop here, and I'm going to put another silo because, like I say, I believe that um, the uh, peppermint, when it's picked, I believe it goes in there, but I'm also going to put a storehouse because, at the very least, we'll need the storehouse for the candy. But the peppermint, when they pick it, it may go in there, but I don't think that's the case. And I'm going to put some sugar cane fields. I'm going to plan for that, and because I would almost guarantee that you need sugar to make peppermint. So that's what I'm doing. So we'll discover it together. But I'll be back. It's gonna. I've got a very sparse little town running right now, so um, it's going to be a process. I can actually put my, well, I could put my storehouse right here. Um, so that's what I'll do. I'll put the storehouse here. It it only does one shade, so it's not going to affect that. So put that there. Put the candy factory here, and a silo here, and um, I think that we will be off to the races. Like I say, I need to set up an area where I can do sugar cane. I'll probably just put um, a couple of um, ponds on each side, and put the sugar cane in the middle. Maybe I'll do that over here. Um, so that's what I'm going to be working on. I'll be back before you know it. Okay, guys, I am getting this set up, and I just wanted to let you know that indeed the peppermint itself, the plant, actually goes into a silo, which is what I assumed. It just makes sense to me for that to be the case. So I'm going to put another silo, and and watch it. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So it's got 3 water back there, these 3 water, and then I'm going to put some sugar cane over here, but I am not going uh, to actually click on them to activate them until I'm ready for them. I don't know how much sugar versus peppermint, so I might not need for what small production I'm going to have going. I might not need sugar, that much sugar. So might just need one plant. I don't know, but um, in case anybody's interested to see, at least currently, right now, it looks like peppermint, if I sold it, would sell for $8,000 per 10 units. So that's that's not bad for just a simple crop. You could actually, if you do a forest start, you could potentially um, use peppermint to start. That would actually be a good thing. Maybe I'll make another video on that. It probably makes sense to most everybody, but it may not. So what I'm going to end up having to do is make 5 pieces of lumber for the. Um, I still got to build a silo, but I need 5 pieces of lumber also to make the candy shop. And so I'm just going to let this run for a little bit. You kind of see where we're going with it. Still need a storehouse, still need the candy shop. And then we'll see about sugar, and there might be something other than just those items and electricity. But I think it's just going to be, I think it's 6 electricity. So it'll be like 6 electricity and um, and uh, so many peppermint. I don't know how many, and so many sugar. So we'll find it out here in a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I ended up having to change things up a little bit. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I put my silo here, and if you count back 1, 2, and 3, so this sugar cane field would be affected by it. It really doesn't matter because I don't think I'll need 3, but uh, it just bothers me when I make mistakes. So I've rearranged things a little bit. We've got our silo here, which means 1, 2, 3. It is slowing down this grapevine. However, I have planted another grapevine, I think over here to offset that. So I'm not, too concerned about it. Like I say, this is just for example, and because I was doing, excuse my auto sell, I might end up having to sell peppermint, but I don't want to because these I think take 4 minutes once they you see he's picking it now. Once they put the wood back on it, but still, I think that would be a good starting crop at 8,000 per cell. It is wood intensive, so I would definitely use a forest, but it's really not as wood intensive as grapes because it takes 4 wood to make a piece of lumber, and it only takes 3 wood to get those going. But the grapes do sell for a lot more, but just in the beginning, instead of selling wheat, you could sell peppermint, and it would get you going faster. Like I say, I need to make a video on that. So right now, I'm building the candy factory. So we shall see. Hopefully, we won't have any issues with the electricity. I'm assuming that um, the guy that works in there will run and fetch energy from the warehouse. But if for some reason it doesn't work that way, I can always uh, remove this farmer and put a power plant right here. I just either put the pond here, water pump, power plant right here, or I could remove that, put the pond there, and water pump, and so either way, the first way I said I wouldn't have to pay to remove that tree, but um, at this point, it's not that big a deal. I don't want to run out of money though, because I don't know how long it's going to take to come up with some peppermint to fill up our little storehouse to sell. So I'm interested to see. I would pause it, but we are just about to have our candy shop built, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what we're dealing with here. And oop, there it is. Let's see here. Okay, so the only thing that you can make with it right now is peppermint. And so your only option is to stop it. And it's going to take 10 sugar. And you know what? I wasn't thinking clearly. Um, I am going to need some windmills to make sugar. I'm just going to do one windmill. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. I could actually put 3 up from this. 1, 2, 3. And so what I'll do is I will build a windmill out here to make our sugar, because I was thinking sugar cane and not actual sugar. So that's going to be a little bit of a um, well, making candy should probably be just a little bit complicated, right? I mean, this isn't like terribly complicated, but um, so, and this is just an example. So I'm not trying to maximize production or anything else. I'm going to have probably just this one windmill making sugar, because I don't have elaborate wood production or anything else. But I might be able to get away with another windmill down in this corner maybe, and that way it won't be horribly slow, but it'll still be slow. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. I could probably put one here. Let me see. And then, uh, so that'd be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, I could just put another one probably right here. Let me see. 1, 2. Yep, I could get away with one right here and it will not be wind blocked. So I'll just go ahead and do 3 um, windmills. And what I'm going to do about the uh, let me see. I'm going to figure out something else. Probably. Well, I think we'll be okay with the trees as they are. I'm going to add a couple more lumberjacks and I'm going to put them over here. They won't interfere. This will be 2, 1, 2 away from the sugar cane, so that won't be a problem. And we'll see how we do with the trees. If it's a problem, I can do something else. Like I say, this isn't like a thought out or well laid out little town. This is just showing you this new little thing. And like I say, I'm not even sure how long they've had the candy shop. You guys maybe have already even used it without seeing a video on it and may not even care to watch this. But all right, so we're going to turn the windmill on sugar, and we are going to start our process. And what I can do is I can move uh, this NFT to, actually, let me move it to over here. And now I'm cheating a little bit, guys. So uh, look, it already gives it 2 sugar. It might be worth it to actually put 2 close together. Now I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to put another one down here, another one over there, and see how this goes. Uh, I'm sure it's not going to be optimal in any kind of way. And I don't want to build these too fast because keep in mind we need wood for these grapes and we need wood for this peppermint. And that's already got 2 peppermint. I'm probably going to want to um, sell peppermint because they're going to be waiting on sugar. All right, so let's put another farmer here. Of course, if you had tractors going, that would be a better solution. And I've got to watch it because I am like really low on funds. So what I want to do is, hopefully I'm not going to run out of money. I'm going to go ahead and put another farmer And so we'll have things running here, and I'm going to let hopefully the grapes will um, sell and make up for the money loss that we are experiencing, and um, we can have something going here in a second. I'm going to go ahead also. Well, see, we have a surplus of sugar at the moment. Probably one plant is enough for probably two windmills, but we'll see. Especially with them, being so far away to run to a silo for that. So I'm not going to rush to activate any more sugar plants right now. I want to get some more farmers to help the situation so we can be sure to um, make sure everything gets wood. Look, there's the peppermint ready to pick. I just love this new candy shop thing. I don't know why. Maybe because I think of peppermint as being sort of Christmassy. And Christmas is around the corner. Um, if you believe, you know, however you believe, that's fine. I celebrate Christmas myself. So anyway, uh, but if you think about it, holiday, okay, so that's more politically correct, I guess. Um, okay, so I will pause this here, and I'm not sure. Our builders are probably going to finish the windmill and then do those farmhouses. And so I'm just going to let this run, see if I can catch up money wise, because it looks like we are losing money pretty quickly. A minute ago when I looked, it was 38,000. Now we're down to 35. So that was obviously 2 minutes ago. So um, it's a little bit intense, but I think we're going to be fine. They're about to get 10 grapes in the bin, and we're going to sell them and be good. Also, we our gasoline production is full production. We have plenty of gas, so we can also sell peppermint, which I mean it's not that much money, but every little bit helps sometimes. Um, so anyway, this is exciting. We're gonna have to keep an eye on the storehouse if we got sugar going in there and peppermint or candy canes. What is it we're making? Uh, Candy canes. So uh, we don't want, if we needed to, we could add another storehouse, but I don't think we're going to have uh, more than one or two excess sugar at a time in there, if that. So we're selling grapes again. We're going to be fine money wise, but I'm not going to do anything else until until we get some more funds built up because they seem to be going fast. Um, Let me see. Well, 10 minutes would be 16,000. I mean, yeah, 16,000. And and we should be bringing in 26,000, I believe, every maybe 8 minutes. Let me, where my mouse go? There it is. Let me verify that. Well, there are no grapes to click on, but I'm almost certain that they're about 26,000 uh, 410 grapes. So we should be fine, but I just need to let it sit for a minute. So anyway, I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back. All right, guys, we are about to get our first candy cane. I ended up starting up just now another sugar cane field because it seems that they're going a little bit slow. But you notice while this has been processing, um, we did get a, oh, there it is, candy canes. Oh my gosh, that looks so yummy. That is too cool. That's the little guy named Lolly, or girl. I'm not sure. I guess it's a girl. Looks like a skirt, maybe, but is working in the candy shop and taking in the sugar and the peppermint. So we have one candy cane. So now we can see how much they are going to sell for. I think it's 300 and something K, but I don't. Yeah, 340K. I forget where I saw that. So, uh, did it say how many stars? Does it show that? It doesn't show that, does it? So, I guess I will have to leave this running long enough to see if I can catch it. Of course, I will catch it because I don't have my script set up to run candy canes, but notice how it's spelled. It's spelled just like you would expect. And then there would be an underscore between the two words when you put it in your script, in case anybody is going to use these. And what great fun, something different. And they are going to be making other candy shop items eventually, but I don't know how long it'll be or what they'll be or how competitive uh, price wise on what you get. I don't know how that'll be. So stay tuned for those details. When they come, maybe I can make a video about it. And anyway, I'm not closing this one off just yet. I want to let this run for a while and see what how many stars we can get when we sell. That data may be available somewhere, but I have not. Uh, haven't really paid attention. So once we can sell them, we'll find out. I'll be back. All right, guys, we are ready to. Oops, I don't know what that's about. All right, we are ready to sell candy canes for the first time and see how many stars we get. We got 20,740 right now. And so let's give this 1 minute to see how many we get. I can do a calculation real quick with a calculator so that we get an accurate total. It's very late, and my thinking skills may not be what they could be. But so to recap everything, um, for the candy cane, you have to grow the peppermint, which takes 3 wood to actually build the thing and 1 on a continuous basis. Okay, so now we've got 23, 6, 20. Um, so it looks like 3,150 points for 10 candy canes. So that's not as good as I kind of hoped, but if you look at how difficult it is, it's not that difficult. So you don't get as much as you get when you sell uniforms, but you don't have to, you could potentially produce more. The this thing that's the slowest about it, in my opinion, is making 10 sugar uh, per one. So just remember um, if you're doing this for the first time, be sure to put like peppermint in your script if you potentially would have a problem filling up your silo with peppermint, and put the candy canes obviously in there so that when you get 10 they will sell. And I don't know, it's kind of cool. I think everybody should try it and see what you think. Like I say, they're going to have more candies available to create at some point, but I don't know when. So, anyway, I hope this was helpful and informative. If it was, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.